Hello guys, welcome back, and I am again at streaming the newest episode of the C# learning. After this one has ended, I will start programming in Android, and as I got a request, I am also going to start learning JavaScript. But in order to learn JavaScript, there are two other things that will be accompanied by it. You need to know about CSS and also about HTML. But we will get to that a little bit later. Probably I will just focus more on the JavaScript part rather than the HTML and CSS. But after this C# episode has ended, I'm going to write Android programs with C#. The reason that I write Android is because I myself have an Android. I don't have iOS, but when you know how to write the Android program with the C#, you know also how to write iOS. So these two things are completely intertwined. No worries about that. And yeah, let's just continue. The thing is that last time we finished here that I had a car which I could increase the speed and decrease the speed, and with the +1 in time I could see how far it has gone and how much the speed was. So if I just run the program, it will it was looking something like this. Just takes a couple of seconds to compile, because I'm also rendering the other video that I have done today, so it will take a little bit more than usual probably. Maybe I should give it a little bit less pressure on the rendering part. See if that is possible. Oh, that's a huge lag. My computer can't handle it. Okay, I have to do it from here. Just a second. I'm just gonna take a little bit less pressure on this. Okay, I could increase the speed. Okay, and then when the time went on, the distance driven would be more. And if I decreased the speed, even if I went to make it negative, then it would go back. Okay. Now the thing is that if you remember, we created here an instance from the car. It is possible for me to make two cars which are completely independent of each other, and whatever I change on one side, it will not affect the other side. So in order to show you this, I'm just going to copy everything here and put it on the other side, like this. I'm not gonna now I have to rename these buttons so I know which one does. So I have here B Ink 2 for car 2. Then I have here B Deck 2 and B Time 2. Here I am going to have label. I think that this one was first one was speed, right? This one was speed, yeah, current speed. Okay. L speed 2. I know the names are not consistent right now. I just want to show this to you very fast. That's why I'm not naming these consistently. And L this 2. And we have here L time 2. Okay, so for the now that I have this, I need to, of course, have another car, because I right now have two cars. I'm going to name it car 2, and this will be new car again, so it will be initialized. Now, when I press this button, the speed should increase. Okay. Oh boy, my computer is so slow right now and so unresponsive. So I need to basically just copy this. Yeah, this one is right now increase. Okay, for speed increase we had this one. This is for speed increase. But here, of course, I'm doing this with car 2. Then we have the speed decrease. Oh boy. Oh wait, let me see if I can actually pause this for a second, because this is just too slow for my taste. Okay, just give me a second. Let's see. There's no option for pause. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so whatever. Yeah, for the decrease, okay, I have to you copy this from the decrease, but of course again here we are going to have car 2, and for the time, oh boy, that takes really so long. Wait, what? Where's the time? Ah, shoot, we have an error here, probably because I deleted one of the functions that was a little bit repetitive. Okay, and that might be the problem right now. Just give me 1 second to find the problem. Where does it tell me where the error is? Yeah, here it tells me where the error is. This is it. This is the problem. So now it should be fixed. No? Yeah, now it's fixed. Okay, then yeah, we are going to increase the time. This one here. And I am going to copy this from this part. And when you press Ctrl H, it gives me the option to replace. I can say here car 1. And I can see I want to replace this with car 2. Here I have a couple of options: current document, all open documents, current project, entire solution. Of course, I just want to replace car 1 in the part that I selected, so I'm going to say this for selection. Then I can replace all, and now all of the car 1s have been replaced with car 2. Oh, by the way, here I have to also change this so that it shows this for the speed 2, of course, not for the speed 1 label. And here I'm going to have this, to make this L time 2. L distance, what did I name it? I don't remember. L dis 2, okay. And L history should be L history 2, of course, here, so that I can add everything to the history. Oh boy, I need to make this even lower from the priority here. It's really messing up my computer, and I can't stop it. I can't stop it. L history 2, okay? Now I can, now it's better. Now I have to change this to L history 2. So I'm going to replace this again. L history with L history 2. Replace all. Okay, so should be fixed. Okay, now if I run this, if I increase the speed, as you can see, these two are completely independent of each other. And if I run the time, okay, it doesn't matter which one I do. These two are completely independent of each other, so it doesn't matter what I do with one of them, it will have no effect on the other. Okay, so for every instance that I create, it is possible to give some data to it, and every data will be for itself. They will not be shared. There are, however, options to share data between different instances, and that variable that will be created will be always accessible. We don't have to create an instance because it doesn't matter. It's not dependent on the instance itself. It completely depends on the data type that we have there. And because of that, it really doesn't matter what instance you're calling it from, and you cannot actually call it from an instance because this data is available through all instances nonetheless. So let's see what it. I don't know exactly what the syntax is in C#, but I am going to just look it up right now. I think it was shadow, but I'm not so sure how it is in C#. But we can probably see that in OOP. In let's say if it is here defined, private or internal are the things. Okay. Oh, it's probably static. It's probably static. Yeah. It's probably that. Okay. Let's check this out. In car, I am going to add static. For example, model, whatever, doesn't matter. I should also make it public so I have access from it. Public model. String model, which equals, for example, test. Okay. Let's see. Message box dot show car dot model. Yeah, that's it. Okay. As you can see, I'm if I write here car1, it will give me an error. Okay, because member car model cannot be accessed with an instance reference. Okay, because it doesn't matter what is here, and if I just change this to car1 to car, it will work because this is just because here I have this referred as a static. In all instances, it's always the same. It doesn't matter. I can use it either here or here. It really doesn't matter. I can even change it. Car.model equals hi. And then I can show it again. And it will change in all instances. It's not that it will just change in one. That's the main difference, that if I change speed, because it's not static, it will just change the speed of that car that has been initialized. And I cannot have access to speed outside of it. It must always be inside of that. And yeah, but when I have static, I can access it from outside of there. So this is also something that you should know. I can define both the variables and also the functions as static. It doesn't matter. And these are different usages of OOP. There are other things in OOP, something like encapsulations, okay, nullables, and also polymorphism. Okay, all of these are some things that you should know about them. I will try to work on these a little bit simultaneously with the new project that I'm going to start with the Android, so that we learn these things while we are learning the Android. But there's another thing that we need to do, is that we need to try to use all of this in a small program. Okay. In the program that we want to write, I'm today just going to set up the question. I want to give you some time to think and try to write the program, send it to me, and if I receive the program, I will show whatever you wrote in the next video that I am going to record. This program should contain this, that it should contain some kind of form that I can fill out some names, like name, family name, age, and this kind of stuff. Then I can add that to a database, and I can recall the things that have been added from the database, and I can edit it and save it. Okay, just for you to be able to write this, what you are going to need is, of course, you are going to need some texts. Okay, let me just delete all of this. Okay, the form should look something like this, that you are going to use text boxes. Okay, for example, this will be for the name. The text box, okay, like the label, has a property called text. Okay, and where is the property text here? Oh yeah, here. Okay, whatever is in the property text is what has been written by the user in this part of it. Okay, so like right now, this is called textbox1. So textbox1.text will tell me whatever is written in here. This can be, for example, the name. Then you can add another text box for the family name. Okay, and for example, one for age. Okay, you can also add one for age. And if you want to practice a little bit, okay, you can also try using this one for the age, numeric up and down. Okay, numeric up and down is also something very fun. Okay, let me just delete whatever is in here so I can show you this. What this is, because right now I will get an error that the things are not here, and I know that I'm going to get this error, and that's what, because I don't want to have this, I'm going to delete everything that was written here, so I just can start the program. Okay, so yeah, numeric up and down, if you want to start working a little bit with it, it's not gonna work. Okay. What? I have form 1. Oh, okay, it's problem form 1 load. Does it work now? Really? Okay. Just gonna delete this then. And I am going to delete this so I don't have this error. And it works. Okay. Good. So let me start the program to show you what the numeric up-down does. It's really good for getting the age, because I have the possibility to do this with it. Okay. Nothing shows up. I think I need to make a new project. I have messed too much with everything. Oh, I am not initializing it. That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay. I deleted, yeah, I need to write this initialize components. Okay. If I do this, now it will work and everything will show up. That's a little bit the difference between C# and VB.NET. Not? Because I'm gonna... was it in new? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, yeah. That's maybe here in the initializing part. Yeah, that's a little bit the problem from C#. That in C#, because there are these kind of things that will be handled automatically by VB.NET, okay? But here you have to pay attention to it, and if you mess it up, you're gonna have a problem. I'm just gonna make a new project, okay, to see what this one was, because I don't know. And we will figure out soon enough. Okay. Let's see. What was the part that I messed up? Okay. Oh, it was just in the form 1. Okay, that was the problem. It was just in the form 1. Okay. Whatever. So, yeah. Here I had the numeric up-down. This is what I wanted to show. Okay. Here, when I have it here, and I run the program, ah, come on. Now it has access problems. What the hell? Just run the program. Ah, gosh. Yeah. Let's open the other one, and I'm going to just copy this one from here to the other side. Maybe it will work. And my computer is so slow. Okay, close solution. Okay. Open recent solutions. Okay, Windows Form Application 1. Here I need to do this, public form 1. It was inside of here, sorry. It was inside of here. Public form 1, and I need to initialize components. Okay, now it should work. Does it work? Finally? Yes, it does. Okay. So you see, I can go up and down here, and this one has also a property. Okay, the numeric up down has also a property that shows me whatever the number is inside of here. Okay. If it shows on the other side, I will be very happy. Okay, finally. Here, it has value. If I make it 15, now the value is 15. So this numeric up, down, 1, that value will return 15 for me when I use it in the code. And what else you need is, of course, a button, okay, with add as the text, so that you can add it, okay. You can add everything there is, whatever you have done. Maybe you can have a list box, okay. Maybe you can have a list box where all of the names that have been added will be shown here in the list box, okay. And then you probably also need a button for the edit, okay. So whatever I choose here can be edited when I press this button, okay. Just a hint that when I have a couple of items, okay, when I have a couple of items, I'm going to add, for example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, okay. There is also a property here, okay, right now I have the selection mode 1, which means I can only choose one from the lists, okay? But I have a property, I'm not so sure if it will be shown here, which is called selected items, okay? No, I can, it's not here, okay? Right now, for the button, I will write a very small line. It will be messagebox.show, okay? Listbox1 dot selected item, okay? That selected item. And what will happen now is that when I run the program, oh, okay, I need this toString command to make this string, okay? Now it will work. So look, if I run this right now, right now I can only choose one, but when I press button 2, it will tell me which one has been chosen, okay? So this is very useful for you, so that you can use this selected item property to know which one of the list has been chosen here, so that you can edit this, okay? With all of this, you can write the program that I told you. Next session, I am going to write this program on my own, and if somebody has written it, I will showcase it. And yeah, hopefully everything that I told you will be enough in order